Hey everyone, we are live with Kelsey Schulte.
Yes, perfect. First try.
First try, awesome. This is the Clydesdale Media Presents meeting the semifinal athletes. We're so stoked to do this with her. Before we get started, I need to do a quick shout out to my sponsors, RX Smart Gear. You can get 15% off anything at rxsmartgear.com. Just use the code Clydesdale15. And then also Mobility Movement. We just started a new promotion with them. First month free at mobilitymvmnt.com. Go ahead and use the code Clydesdale free month, and you get the first month free. And then finally, C4 Energy. We just started a partnership with them. Clydesdale gets you 20% off everything in their store at c4energy.com. And if they're running a promo, which they were just recently, of 25%, you get 5% on top of that for 30% off everything in the store. With that all out of the way,
Solid.
I'm so stoked to be with Kelsey Schulte.
Yes.
She is a 19-year-old phenom.
Yep.
Who is just getting started with her CrossFit career.
Yes, sir. Yep. First year as a individual semifinalist. I'm super excited.
So you actually went to the MAC last year on a team.
I did, yes. I had a team. We were out of Lodi, California. That's where I am currently. And yes, we did MAC last year. It was awesome. It was my first time at a semifinals in general. And then to be on a team with a great group of people, it was really awesome to get some floor experience and be out there with some really awesome teams. We had a great time and ended up placing 11th, which was awesome for us. We just kind of threw a team together last minute and got some summer training in, and it turned out to be awesome for us. And then this year, I'm super excited to continue in my semifinals. As an individual, though, I'm super excited and blessed to have made it as an individual this year, and so I will be out there by myself. It'll be kind of weird without my group from Lodi, but it's going to be awesome to get that in-floor experience as an individual.
And so you say that in-floor experience, and a lot of young athletes, that's what they're striving for, especially coming out of COVID.
Yes.
Like your group didn't get the opportunities that people
No.
in the past did because COVID kind of shut all that down.
Yeah, it was so like you said, like coming out of COVID and stuff, a lot of stuff got shut down. We didn't have as many competitions and experiences, but a lot of, thankfully, I started the sport a while ago, and so I've been doing CrossFit now for about 6 years, and I've been able to do like local stuff. I did Greenick Games when I was in the teens, like 13 to 15, and so I've been around and had some experience, maybe more so than others, so I'm very thankful for that. But like you said, when it comes to a bigger stage, especially making that transition from a teen athlete to the individual competition, and now you're competing with the women and stuff, getting that like semifinals, like quarterfinals experience is really sets you apart and helps you grow as an athlete. And I think that being able to get this under my belt's gonna not only add to the experiences that I've had in the past, but help set me up for a platform going forward.
Yeah, and you actually almost made the games as a teen.
Yeah.
You were really close.
So close. Yeah, that was I think it was, oh man, I forget which year it was, like 2017 or 2018. Yeah, just missed the cut. And then the following year, I think it was when they reduced the number of athletes. They used to take 20 as teens and masters, and they reduced that down to 10. And then the next year I was just off. But yeah, not making it as a teen was definitely difficult. Those were some big goals that I had, but it only led to the setup to, work for that as an individual and make it as a semifinalist at 18, 19. I mean, that's really a big accomplishment for me. And so, yeah, the games and the teams didn't end up panning out for me, but that's okay. It's only going to lead to more experiences in the future and make them that much sweeter when I do get there.
If you would have made it as a teen, do you think you'd have the team with an M team experience you had?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not sure. I think that going as a teen definitely would have pushed me to be more of an individual athlete, and it might have changed whether or not we did end up doing the team. I think, though, how last year's quarterfinals went, I was trying to make it as an individual. It didn't end up working out. I had some penalties on a workout, and I think that because that happened, that's more of the reason that we ended up doing the team. And so I think it still might have happened either way, but obviously everything happens for a reason. I'm a very firm believer in that, and I think that the team experience last year on the big floor doing MAC was a really great experience for me, and I think that hopefully going forward, that just laid a foundation. Even though I didn't get to go to the games as a teenager, that kind of first year of being at MAC on a team, it kind of like eased that comfort going in. And I think that this year as an individual competing at Syndicate, I remember last year when I was with my team and we were like walking around down in the athlete area, and the individual women were getting ready to go. And I was like, man, if I was here without you guys, like I'd be nervous. And we were just laughing about that or whatever. And I was telling my friends that I was on the team with last year, I was like, guys, like, that's going to be me this year. I'm not going to have you out there, but I'm very confident going into it. I'm happy where I'm at in my training right now, and I'm just going to go have a great time. And despite the results and stuff, I know that I'm just going to go out there and put my best foot forward and enjoy being on the competition floor and getting back to in-person stuff. I love competing on the floor as opposed to online quarterfinals and the opens, just recording workouts. That is not my preferred style. I would much rather be in front of a crowd or on the floor doing weirder workouts instead of just the typical CrossFit workouts that you get to record and submit. So I'm very excited to get back out onto the big floor. I went so many different places. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no.
I
This
think
is
that
awesome.
answered your question.
This is awesome. So I was at the MAC last year.
Yes.
And at that point I was working with Morning Chalk Up.
Oh, awesome. Yes. Okay, cool.
And I think I met you.
You look for, I feel like we did meet. At some point we did. Maybe the first few days or so. I feel like we did.
So my co-host and I did this crazy thing where we asked 3 silly questions.
Yes.
Were you a part of that?
Okay. I don't think so. I did get interviewed because I was younger. I forget the lady's name. She's really awesome. She does a lot of the CrossFit media staff, but she asked us a bunch of questions about like celebrities from like the 80s and 90s, and I completely bombed that. So I don't think I did the 3 silly questions, but I definitely failed the celebrities of the 90s.
Yeah, that was actually a great video.
Oh my goodness.
Did.
If you remember it, I'm so sorry. Not my
But I swear I met you there. But anyway, yes. It's so cool that you're coming back to Knoxville.
I'm very excited.
Does it give you some kind of like confidence because you've been there before, even though the arena is different?
Yes. So I definitely think like anytime that you have to travel somewhere for a competition, it definitely adds like a sense of, oh crap, like this is real, this is serious, like get your head in the game, because you're taking time to travel somewhere, to get up in a hotel, to eat weird food, to compete for like 3 days, you know? And so it's not just like a little local comp. You're not like in the comfort of your own space. So I think having gone there before definitely gives me a little confidence that, okay, like I know the area, I've been here before. Like the last time I was there, it was for work. This time I'm here, it's going to be for work. It's the same thing. You know, I'm going to show up, like do my thing and have a great time. Like that's my plan.
So I want to go back in time a little bit. You kind of got lucky and got to work out with Sweeney.
Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. I love Sweeney. He is a great guy. I still kind of like keep in touch with him and his wife, Emily. They're amazing people. They are up in Fallon, Nevada, which isn't too far from where I'm from. And so, yeah, I met Emily at NorCal Classic. I competed in the RX Women Air 2018 or 2019. We both competed at the same comp, and I got to know her really well. And it was so funny. I didn't even realize that she was the Emily, like Sweeney, like engaged, or at the time she was Emily Butts, and she was engaged to Sweeney. And it took me like 2 days to figure it out, and then I finally did. And I was like, oh my god, like Sean Sweeney's here. He's like watching me work out. It was crazy. And so we ended up like talking, getting to be good friends. And then they had a games training camp that summer up where they're from in Fallon, Nevada. And so I got to travel up there and work out with Sean and Emily and some other people that they had brought in for like 3 to 4 days. And it was such a good time. They have a awesome gym up there. Powerstroke, I'm pretty sure is the name of it.
That's
and
it.
They have such a good gym, some amazing people up there, and I was so thankful that I had the opportunity to go hang out with them a little bit.
Yeah. And so you say you're still in touch with them, and Sean's retired.
Yes, Sean's just doing his thing, and Emily's pregnant, and they're gonna have a baby girl, and I am so excited for him.
That's great. Do you have a coach, or do you lean on people like that you've met in your past?
Yeah, so I mean, definitely having those resources is awesome. I work under Invictus Fitness. Tino Marini is my coach down in San Diego, and so I've been with him now for about, a little over 2 years. And so it's been awesome. The whole Invictus crew down there, they've got it figured out. They're really great people, and I'm super thankful to have them in my corner.
Yeah, we're big with the Masters Fitness Collective over here, and
yes.
CJ.
Oh yes, there you go.
CJ
it's
is
awesome.
Always there.
Yes, he's amazing. Really
yeah,
smart guy.
There's a video out. Oh, go ahead.
No, you're good. Yeah, I was just gonna say he's done awesome with Invictus, and the way he set up that brand is really inspiring.
Yeah, there's a video on my Instagram where him and I try to shake hands or fist bump, and we both mess it all up.
Oh, geez.
And it's that moment where you think you're going to be cool, and then you're just a big neat nerd and geek.
Yep, there you go. It happens. That's funny. That's CJ.
So you coach at 19.
Yes. So I actually, you have to be, is it 17 or 18 to get your level 1? And so I got my level 1 back in February of, God, the years just fly by. I think it was last year.
Wait
February.
till you're my age.
Yep. February of 2021 is when I got my level 1. I'm pretty sure. Roughly. So I've been coaching for.
Oh no. Are you there? I've lost you. Kelsey. There you go.
Am I back?
I think I hear you.
Am I back? There I am. Technical difficulties. All right, but so I'm back.
So you've been coaching for, that's where you cut out.
Yes. So over a year. It's been awesome. I didn't have to. I took a break from coaching. I moved up to Idaho for college. And so I didn't end up coaching when I got up there. I was just focused on school and training for the time being. But this next semester, when I go up for school in the fall, I'll probably start coaching somewhere, because it was weird going from coaching so much down here in California to not coaching up there. I really missed it, and the sense of community that comes behind coaching, and just the responsibilities and the connection with members in their health and fitness journeys. I missed that up there in college a lot. So next semester I'll definitely get back to it.
Yeah, it's one thing to be a part of a community too, and to take yourself out of that in a new environment.
Yeah.
And coaching is an easy way to get to know people.
Yeah. It is. Yes. Yep. And the members, and just seeing like progress and goals. And especially I've been a part of this gym back here at home for about 3 years now. And so not only did I get to coach members, but they were my friends before I knew them as clients. I came into this gym, and they've watched me grow, and I've watched them grow, and then I got to start coaching them. So it was kind of cool to see the transition of, I was doing classes with just my friends, and then I was able to start coaching them and instructing them. And what I found that was really cool is you could sense that, or people would tell you like, hey, like, you're younger, sometimes people don't respect the younger generation coming in, like if you're having somebody younger coach you, it's like kind of weird, and so I'm very thankful that everybody at my gym has always respected me as an athlete and then as a coach. And so I think because of that, it only strengthened our connection as friends, and help these people in their fitness journeys, whether it's competitive or just weight loss or just athletic, trying to stay healthy. whatever their goal is, I was really able to connect with them and have a good athlete coach relationship, which I think is super important.
Yeah, that's great. And then you were at Boise State, the home of
Yes.
the Smurf turf.
Oh, the Smurf turf. You gotta love it. It's part of our, like, it's just our, yeah. You can't go to Boise or you can't talk about Boise without mentioning the Smurf turf.
So what are you studying?
I'm a marketing major. Hopefully maybe get like a minor in like finance or business or like management or something. But right now my major is marketing. Big business gal.
That's awesome. Setting yourself up for post-career.
Yes, yeah. So just, I got good grades in high school, and I was like, I want to go right into college and just at least get a degree and see what CrossFit does in the meantime. Whether I like take a few less credits to focus on training or whatever happens. I'm just really thankful that my first year went well, and I'm excited to get a degree and see what lies beyond that.
So my last question is, you're one of the new breed that decided to
Yes,
do CrossFit as your career instead of doing high school sports, or CrossFit as your sport of choice.
yes,
What
correct.
made you make that decision at such a
Yes.
young age? And are you thankful you did that?
Yes. So growing up, I played competitive soccer. I was always on the soccer field. I did soccer for 10 years. And getting into high school, it was at the point where I either really needed to like sit down and focus and dial in all of my time and training in soccer to get a soccer scholarship for college, if that's what I really wanted to do. And I was like, yep, like I think this is what I want to do. And so my mom had done CrossFit for many years before, and she decided that she thought that CrossFit would be a great way to help with my endurance, my stamina, core stability. So just all around the benefits that CrossFit could provide to me on the soccer field. She was like, yep, we're signing you up. You're going to come with me after school. Like, we're going to go do classes. And so I started doing CrossFit to help with my soccer. And it turned out like the first few like years I did CrossFit was mainly just conditioning and cardio just to help with my soccer. And it got to the point where I was like, okay, like I'd rather be doing CrossFit than soccer. And I think that's like the spot when I knew that I was like, okay, like something needs to change. And so I ended up doing soccer after 10 years. Um, Decided not to like try and pursue the whole like scholarship.
I think I lost you one more time. Are you there, Kelsey?
Am I back?
Uh-oh. Oh, there we go.
There we are.
Now,
Oh
now
man,
it's
I'm so
good.
sorry.
Now we're good.
Okay, good. Where did you lose me?
So that you had been, I think, playing soccer 10 years.
Yes. Yep. And then I started CrossFit to help supplement my soccer. And then it got to the point where I was in the gym and I was like, all right, like it's time for soccer practice now. And I didn't want to go to soccer practice. I wanted to stay at the gym. I wanted to learn how to do like toes to bars and muscle ups. And I wanted to get my double unders and lift more than just the empty barbell. And so I think when I realized that my time wanted to be spent in the gym instead of on the soccer field, I was like, crap, like I need to focus on CrossFit now. Like this has become a new passion. This has become a new hobby. And the time that I would have to put into soccer to make that like a future, I wanted to put that into CrossFit and make CrossFit my future. So I made a little life switch at just a young age, but I decided that I really wanted to focus my time in the sport of CrossFit and growing in that because I really liked it, and I figured, might as well try something new. And so I did. I quit soccer and CrossFit became my full-time sport. So after school in the afternoons, I would go to the gym and spend a couple hours there. And that was like my after school activity. And I loved it. It was amazing. And I haven't looked back since.
So my totally last question, and it's nothing to do with CrossFit, other
Yes.
than if they did entrance music for you to walk
Oh
into
my
the arena,
goodness.
what song
Oh
would you
God.
pick?
Oh man. Okay. Oof. I gotta think about this one for a second. I always, anytime I watch like a fight or something, I'm like, oh, that's a good one. I should remember that one. Like, I would love that walkout song. Oh my God. I think, man, there's so many. I'm also just drawing a blank. It happens. I really like, this is so random. No, now I'm changing my mind. What would I do? I don't know. Because, see, my music this is very random. My music taste is all over the place. I could listen to, like, today's rap, or I like some, like, old school hits. But I'm trying to think what encompasses me as a person for my walkout song. And I'm so sorry. This is very young
I'll tell you what.
of me.
I'll give you a week and a half to think about it.
Okay.
And when I see you at the syndicate,
there we go.
I'm going to ask you the question, and you have to have an answer.
Okay, perfect. Let's do that. I'll have a good one for you.
All right. Well,
awesome.
Kelsey, thank you so much for jumping on with me.
Yes,
this was awesome.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you perform next week. And
awesome. I'm so excited. It'll be a good comp.
Good luck.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time, Scott.